Caulifla. Caulifla is a Saiyan from the 6th universe. She is a member of the 6th universe, competing alongside her teammates in the Tournament of Power. She is the leader of a gang of Saiyan criminals. Personality. Caulifla has the demeanor of a thug, stated by her brother, and Cabba finds her hard to deal with. Her attitude is different from what one would expect out of the peace-loving 6th universe Saiyans. She is aggressive, crass, and proud of her power. Similarly to 7th universe Saiyans, the thought of becoming stronger excites Caulifla, and she becomes intrigued at the notion of a Super Saiyan. Goku sees her traits of wanting to fight the strongest people in the universes as similar to himself, though Caulifla lacks the Saiyan's more friendlier nature. In a battle, she exhibits a sort of selfishness and short-sightedness formerly unique to Goku, becoming excited at the prospect of a strong opponent and ignoring everything else, even her own friend, Kale. The prospect of becoming stronger excites her immensely, and much like Goku, she seems to be at her most excited while in a battle. She's also shown to be aggressive and quick to anger, but not in a way that would trigger the Super Saiyan transformation. She shares a sisterly relationship with Kale, her protege, and wants to see the girl become more confident and succeed. She also doesn't tolerate those who make Kale cry. Just as Kale refers to Caulifla as her older sister, Ain-san, Caulifla in turn refers to Kale as her younger sister, Amato, Crunchyroll protege. Upon meeting the other universe warriors, Caulifla remains emotionally unscathed and arrogantly states that the Saiyans from the 7th universe are nervous of those wimps from the 11th universe. After losing to Son Goku as Kefla, Caulifla is shown to be a sore loser, promising to wallop him someday, but still accepted her defeat in the end. Appearance. Caulifla has long black spiky hair, thin eyebrows and black eyes. Her build is lean, with thin hips and no defined muscle mass. She wears a pink tube top, baggy purple pants and gray wristbands. History. In the manga, Caulifla took in many Saiyans including Kale who were lost, leading to her building up a large group who admired her. Universe Survival Saga. In the anime, Caulifla is first seen sitting on a large throne-like chair eating a large bone of meat. After being informed by Renzo, Cabba attempts to recruit her to Team Universe 6, but Caulifla shows no interest, regardless of what may happen to Universe 6. After Cabba transforms, Caulifla accepts his invitation to the team, knowing she has the ability to not only transform into Super Saiyan but also get stronger than that. In the manga, two Sadala army soldiers are taking a shortcut through Caulifla's turf, despite the fact that they should not be there. Caulifla and her allies show up and Caulifla stops the soldier's car with her foot. Caulifla's henchmen then begin unloading the truck of its food supplies and Caulifla takes a pendant meant for King Sadala for herself. The larger soldier attacks Caulifla but is instantly beaten. Caulifla then heads back to her lair with her henchmen. Cabba shows up having been sent by Compa to collect strong warriors. Caulifla and Cabba go outside and fight, with Caulifla easily beating Cabba. However, Cabba reveals his Super Saiyan form, turning the battle around completely in his favor and snatching the pendant from Caulifla without her even being able to notice. Caulifla agrees to join the tournament in exchange for learning Super Saiyan. After the battle, Kale tries to give Caulifla the pendant back having taken it from Cabba without anyone noticing, though Caulifla just tells her to return it to Cabba. Caulifla then masters Super Saiyan easily. In the anime, later, on a rocky area, Cabba teaches Caulifla how to transform into Super Saiyan. At first, he says he does not know how to explain and starts calling her names in order to get her angry, to no avail. Then Cabba tells her to focus her energy on her back. Caulifla does and easily transforms into Super Saiyan. As it is her first time, Cabba explains that the transformation will drain her energy, but once she gets used to it, it will no longer happen. Caulifla asks Cabba how to revert and he explains she needs to release the tingly-like from her back. As Caulifla does so, she reverts to normal. Caulifla gladly accepts joining Universe Saiyans team and invites over Kale, another female Saiyan, and her protege. Caulifla tries to teach Kale what she has just learned from Cabba but nothing seems to work. After a long conversation, Kale thinks she is a burden to Caulifla and transforms into a legendary Super Saiyan and loses control. Cabba and Caulifla engage in a battle against Kale in order to calm her down. Kale shoots a ki blast at Cabba but Caulifla appears and unleashes her Super Saiyan 2 form, knocking Kale's blast away. Caulifla tells her she is not falling for Cabba and Kale then powers down, instantly falling asleep in the process, and Caulifla flies over and catches her. In the manga, Caulifla heads to Kompa's place with Cabba and Kale. Caulifla questions why Cabba wanted to bring Kale along, as while she has great potential she is currently very weak, and Cabba, having noticed Kale's true power that she was hiding from Caulifla, states that it is because they need as many candidates for the team as possible. In the anime, after arriving at Kompa's planet, Compa supplies Caulifla and Kale with Pod Era earrings, in order to have them as his secret trump card in the tournament. They do not want the earrings and try to give them to Cabba, but Cabba insists they use them when the time is right. Team Universe 6 arrives at the Null Realm for the Tournament of Power and Caulifla is introduced to Goku and Vegeta by Cabba. Goku offers his hand out to Caulifla but she smacks it away and says she will not be friendly with an opposing universe. Goku and Vegeta are surprised to feel the powerful ki from Team Universe 11, prompting Caulifla to remark if the Saiyans from Universe 7 are wimps, it should be no problem with the rest. As the tournament began, Caulifla stuck with Cabba as they watched the explosions from the other fighters' attacks and planned on making their move. She, alongside Kale and Negrissi, were surprised as they watched as Goku and Vegeta enter Super Saiyan Blue and bears witness as the Saiyans' final Kamehameha overpowered and cancelled the trio of Danger's Triangle Danger Beam. She soon watches Xeno and future Xeno erase Universe 9. In the manga, Caulifla battles Frieza and is overwhelmed. When Kale loses herself to her berserk rage, Caulifla merges with her into Kefla. In the anime, when Kale is almost knocked off the stage by two attackers, Caulifla appears and saves her, also knocking out the attackers after becoming a Super Saiyan. She knocks Jimizu away and tries to get Kale to transform to attack Goku, but when she is unable to do so, Caulifla challenges Goku herself, showing interest in his Super Saiyan Blue form. She demands he teaches her the form so she could beat Goku up with it as he declines her offer, informing her that she is not ready yet. Insulted, Caulifla tries to get his attention by becoming a Super Saiyan 3rd grade, not aware that Goku already knows and possesses the form. Once she is easily defeated, Goku tells her about the drawbacks and tells her that she should work on becoming a Super Saiyan 2 as he enters said form. Amazed, Caulifla admits that she cannot transform at will after becoming one. Goku then helps Caulifla transform and tells her to concentrate afterwards. Goku, impressed by Caulifla's talent, says she might be able to reach Super Saiyan 3 in their fight, surprising Caulifla, who did not know that there was a 3rd level. Caulifla and Goku fight one-on-one in their Super Saiyan 2 forms, ignoring Kale as she is having fun. When Kale tries to support Caulifla by attacking Goku, Goku and Caulifla shun her off. Kale, thinking that she is in the way and showing jealousy towards Goku for taking her superior away from her, transforms and gains a hatred for Goku, which is so intense that her initial attack on Goku almost knocked Caulifla off the stage, but she is saved by hit. Caulifla watches as Kale pummels Goku, and creates chaos on the entire battlefield, realizing that Kale will be disqualified if she kills someone and tries to calm her down. Caulifla watches as Kale tries to attack her in her blinding rage, and as she is easily defeated by Jiren. When Goku confronts Jiren, Caulifla and Hit fall back with the unconscious Kale. She and Kale then took a breather to recharge their batteries after that whole ordeal and commended Kale about how extraordinary she performed out there. When Goku emerged from the battleground, Caulifla accused him of attacking Kale from behind, but he denied it. They then came across the Pride Troopers who wanted to avenge their fallen comrade for what Kale did. Caulifla then decided to take on those warriors and encouraged Kale to fight with her. Caulifla then traded blows with Kettle, but then she found herself being attacked by Kettle's guided rapid-fire energy blasts, and she avoided them for a while until she got injured by the attack, and the situation was made worse when Kokot created her Kokot Zone Max to prevent anyone else from coming in. When Zwar tried to finish her off with his Justice Spin, Caulifla used whatever energy she had left to protect Kale and would have been finished when Kale's unique Super Saiyan form destroyed the tornado and saved Caulifla. She then expressed to Kale how proud she was for controlling her transformation, then went Super Saiyan 2 and fired her full power energy wave alongside Kale's and managed to match and eventually overpower the Pride Troopers' United Justice Stream after Kale transformed into her Berserker form again, this time under control, and sent Kazurl, Kettle, and Zwar flying off the arena, eliminating them in the process and even breaking the Kokot Zone Max as well. She then spoke for the two of them to Goku for their gratitude and then left to rest. As they were hiding and resting in the ruins of the arena, Caulifla watches the battle between Hit and Dispo. After Dispo states he's going to beat Hit's time skip, Kale becomes worried and asks if they should help Hit. Caulifla says no, as she believes Hit will beat this Pride Trooper due to his power. As Hit figures out how to defeat Dispo, Caulifla expresses happiness that he ringed out Dispo. However, he is saved by his teammate Kunchi. As Dispo begins beating Hit, Caulifla decides to step in to help Hit, despite warnings against it by Kale. Luckily for Caulifla, Goku in his Super Saiyan God form jumped in to fight with the two Pride Troopers. Later, she and Kale, alongside Cabba, watch as Hit fights Jiren and were shocked when they see Hit lose and eventually get knocked out by Jiren. She then discussed the fight between Goku and Jiren with Kale, which excited her, as she aspired to get stronger. The two female Saiyans were then assaulted by Mona of Universe 4. Caulifla prepared to fight Mona and told Kale not to interfere, but Cabba appears and fights Mona himself, believing that Caulifla and Kale will be the secret weapons for Universe Saiyans survival, and is willing to fulfill his role as much as he can. She then saved Goku from Koitsukai, Pansia, and Borarita, who were attacking Goku while he was weakened, by knocking them all down. Goku thanked her for saving him, and Caulifla immediately goes Super Saiyan 2, having gained enough rest thanks to Cabba's actions. Caulifla then challenged Goku to fight her. Caulifla blames herself, saying she couldn't do anything to save Hit and Cabba from getting eliminated. Vowing to get stronger, she asks Goku to teach her how to become Super Saiyan 3. Goku agrees, but advises her to beat him first. Caulifla asks Goku why he won't transform, and Goku says he's too tired from his fight with Jiren, but he'll slowly pick up the pace as they fight. Goku and Caulifla begin fighting, and Caulifla cannot land a hit on Goku, who easily outmaneuvers her until she finally landed a hit on Goku, and Goku takes this more seriously, using the afterimage technique. Caulifla is confused by the technique and Goku knocks her aside, saying that if she can't figure out his afterimage technique, she will never achieve Super Saiyan 3. Goku then begins to speed blitz Caulifla using until she begins to adapt to Goku's movements. Caulifla then advised Goku to transform before he loses. He complies, and goes Super Saiyan 2. Caulifla asked why Goku won't go Super Saiyan 3, and Goku responded by saying he hasn't recovered the stamina for that yet. Caulifla is pushed back and fires her Crush Cannon, which Goku managed to barely block. Goku decided to get serious and asked if Caulifla can keep up for round 2. Goku and Caulifla fight an equal fight, and Goku is impressed with Caulifla's improvement. Caulifla is excited to defeat Goku and achieve Super Saiyan 3. Caulifla and Goku power up to their max, and begin firing energy blasts at each other. The impact of their attacks shakes the entire tournament ring, destroying debris. Caulifla fakes an energy blast in Goku's face, catching him off guard with a clean punch. Kale then realized that Caulifla is having fun in this fight. Goku is impressed, saying that she might go even beyond Super Saiyan 3. Goku points out Kale, and Caulifla invites her to join in the fight to achieve Super Saiyan 3, which she happily does, and together, they manage to land clean hits on Goku, who then managed to defend himself against the both of them, then got pushed back, and Caulifla and Kale fire energy blasts at him, but Goku blocked the attacks with his aura, becoming Super Saiyan 3, shocking Caulifla and Kale. Goku thanked Caulifla and Kale, saying he can feel power boiling inside of him, and Caulifla and Kale are amazed at the form's immense power. However, Goku immediately reverted to Super Saiyan 2, saying he hasn't recovered the stamina to sustain Super Saiyan 3. Caulifla is determined to defeat Goku alongside Kale and become Super Saiyan 3, and Kale is also determined to get stronger herself, powering up to become legendary Super Saiyan, worrying everyone watching. Afterward, Caulifla became amazed at Kale's power, went up to her and told her she finally made that energy her own, extending her hand. Kale grabs it, but forcefully grips it, enough to partially destroy the ring under them. Caulifla asked Kale if she can recognize her, acknowledging Kale as not only her protege, but her true friend, and saying that together they should pose as the greatest threat to all the universes. The two sides started their battle, and Goku was overwhelmed by the two's combination attacks. When Caulifla tried to attack Goku, he uses the solar flare to blindside her and cause her to crash. When Frieza started going on the offensive again, Caulifla tried to attack him as revenge for knocking Cabba off, with Frieza trying to retaliate, but he was stopped by Goku. He then resumed his match with Caulifla and Kale, excited to fight them with everything he has. Caulifla created a smokescreen, causing Goku to focus and sense the attacking Kale's ki, however it was a diversion as Kale grabbed Goku and kept him in place while Caulifla pummeled him. Goku flipped, causing Kale to crash on the ground and let go of him, and then attempted to use instant transmission, but Caulifla used her senses to attack Goku as he reappeared. Goku acknowledged Kale and Caulifla as the perfect tag team, then transforms into Super Saiyan God. Goku attacks with several finger beams, which the Saiyan duo dodged, and despite the two's combination attacks, Goku managed to hold his own. Caulifla and Kale tried blasting Goku from both sides, but the more experienced Saiyan pushed back their attacks with blasts of his own. While Kale was struggling against her blast, Caulifla tries to run from hers, noticing it tracking her. Kale deflected her blast, but watched as Caulifla takes a direct hit. Goku complimented the two on their performance, but said they still need more training, opting to fight them again after the tournament. Caulifla realizing to be no match on her own, and told Kale to take out that thing they received before the tournament. While Goku fired a Kamehameha, the two used their Pod-era earrings, fusing at last into the powerful Kefla to fight Goku on even terms. However, Caulifla and Kale were later separated and eliminated from the tournament via Ultra Instinct Sign Goku's Divine Kamehameha, with Caulifla cursing Goku and swearing for a rematch. During the fight between Saiyanal and Purina and Gohan and Piccolo, Caulifla yells out to Saiyanal and Purina, saying that if they lose, she will beat them up. When Saiyan and Purina are defeated, Caulifla, true to her promise, transforms into her Super Saiyan form, chasing them around and trying to pummel them as the Xenos erase Team Universe 6. Later, Caulifla is revived thanks to Android 17's wish to restore the erased universes from the Tournament of Power, and nearly knocks Kale over with a hug after seeing that she was revived as well. They rush over to Cabba, with Caulifla happily demanding Cabba to train with them to reach Super Saiyan 3. Abilities. Caulifla has a brilliant combat sense, who steadily grows stronger amidst intense battle. By her brother's own merit, her potential power is far beyond his own. She is shown to be a genius, both by Cabba's own statement and through her sheer talent, being able to transform into Super Saiyan based on a theoretical explanation alone. Goku believes she possesses enough potential to become a Super Saiyan 3 within an hour of mastering Super Saiyan 2. As shown in the manga, Renso's claims of Caulifla's talent were not understated, as she was able to easily manhandle fellow Saiyans from Saddle with ease. She outclassed Cabba in his base form until the latter transformed into a Super Saiyan and her power proved inferior. Kikoha. Caulifla has shown the ability to use the Kikoha. Her life force is colored red. Techniques. Flight, the ability to take flight through the manipulation of ki. Ki blast, the most basic form of energy wave. Caulifla's ki attacks seem to have a unique reddish flame detailing. Ki sense, the ability to sense the energy of other beings. Caulifla demonstrated she has this ability after sensing Jiren's power rising along with Kale. Continuous energy bullet, a combination of many energy waves fired at a very rapid rate. Energy fist, Caulifla fires a rapid barrage of ki blasts at her opponent from her fists, then, using the smokescreen for cover, charges at them to deliver a powerful punch with fist enveloped in ki. Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla super attack in Dragon Ball Heroes and Super Dragon Ball Heroes, World Mission. Crush Cannon, a move in which Caulifla launches several of her signature red energy blasts at the opponent in rapid succession. Double Crush, a move in which Caulifla sets up 8 red ki blasts into the air where they remain stationary, which she can fire at her leisure or fire immediately after creating them, homing in on her opponent once fired. One of her super skills in Xenoverse 2 as part of the Legendary Pack 2 DLC. Burst of Energy, Caulifla's special move, she fires a stream of powerful red ki wave at her opponent. In the manga, this technique resembles the Kamehameha, only with her fingers pointed outwards like Gogeta's atomic Kamehameha. This technique was named and first appeared in Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle, where it is mistakenly colored orange. Crush Stream, a variant where Caulifla launches 2 balls of energy before launching a red energy beam. Limit Break Blaster, Caulifla and Kale in their transformed states combine their green and red energy blasts similar to the final Kamehameha. Ray Blast, Caulifla releases her aura strongly enough that fires powerful laser-like flashes. Used in Xenoverse 2. Impulse Slash, a rush attack that ends in a number of ki blasts used on the opponent. Used in Xenoverse 2. Forms and transformations. Super Saiyan. Caulifla attains this transformation during her lesson with Cabba. Showing an instinctual nature for it, she is able to do so without a strong emotion, unlike most initial Super Saiyan transformations. Instead, she attained it by concentrating her energy into the part of the back between the shoulder blades. Caulifla is able to maintain the form after only 2 attempts. Because she obtained this form without emotional build-up, it is likely that she does not suffer from any strain mentally or physical from using this form. As such, she can access this form's full power and maintain it for longer durations. Unlike most Saiyans, her hair remains unchanged in style while in this form. Super Saiyan 3rd Grade. In the anime, Caulifla first demonstrates this form while challenging Goku to a fight in the Tournament of Power. In this form, Caulifla's hair remains the same as a Super Saiyan, but her body becomes considerably taller and her frame much bulkier. Caulifla grows drastically more powerful, but as a detriment, she is severely slowed down due to sacrificing her speed for power. When Goku easily defeats her, he informs her about the drawbacks of the form, thus reverting to regular Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2. In the anime, Caulifla attains this transformation shortly after achieving Super Saiyan for the first time on Sadala, during her battle against Kale in an attempt to reflect the latter's energy blast. Similar to her first form, Caulifla apparently obtained this form instinctively. In this form, her hair completely spikes up, standing above her shoulders much like Gohan's in his Super Saiyan 2 form as a child against Cell, and 3 bangs appear, similar to Goku's Super Saiyan 2 form. At the Tournament of Power, Caulifla tells Goku that she had unlocked the form but has been unable to transform into a Super Saiyan 2 by her own free will after doing so spontaneously, but is soon able to do so with Goku's assistance. Goku suggests that Caulifla should concentrate on mastering her Super Saiyan 2 form before going any higher. During their second fight, Goku, eager to see Caulifla's potential growth, began testing her with various stunts to sharpen her instincts and improve her battle method. Once she adapted enough, Goku showed her how to strengthen Super Saiyan 2, which she quickly reciprocated.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.